Good morning, YouTube. I just woke up pretty much. Michael was a very good boyfriend and took Tyrion this morning. So it's 10 in the morning now and I just woke up. So that feels very good to get to sleep in. And right now we're in the living room. Tyrion is training on his thing. And we're also watching Pocahontas. And I haven't seen that since I was a kid. Well, I probably have seen it, but I've never seen it in English because we only had it in Swedish when I was a kid. So that's kind of exciting for me. And I have to keep track of Tyrion, but I also have to show his very nice clothing today. He is a Star Wars boy today. And he got this for Christmas, I think, but it was kind of too big for him. It's still a little too big, but he can definitely wear it now. So he is wearing a Star Wars shirt, or a body actually. Hi! And he's looking very fancy, but of course his dad also put him in pink socks, which I personally don't really think matches this red top, but oh well, that's life. So that's what we're doing right now, and we don't really have any plans. We'll just see what happens. Michael is away role-playing today, so I don't know for how many hours he'll be gone, but I hope that he comes home soon. I'm not used to having Tyrion on Sundays. That's usually my day off, I guess, when I clean and just take time for myself. So we're just gonna hang out and see if we can get anything done, even though Tyrion is at home. But for now, we're gonna watch Pocahontas. Yeah, it's exciting. It's looking so cute when he stands there and just sways back and forth. Be careful when you let go, Tyrion. You have to hold on, otherwise you might fall. Yesterday he actually fell into the vacuum cleaner with his head, and I was sure that he was gonna start crying and get very sad, but he just looked and he like touched his head where he had hit it, and then it was fine. So that was very good, but still I'm kind of afraid that he will fall when he stands by this. So I always sit next to him and kind of keep track of what he's doing, and if he's leaning towards one way, I just make sure he doesn't fall. Well, I let him fall, but I let him fall into my hands, so he understands that he will fall if he does that, but I still don't want him to hurt himself, of course. Så jag visste, har du nog, du vet hur allt ska vara, och trots det så tänker jag, finns mycket mera kunskap än du tror, än du tror. Du tror du äger jorden som du står på, att allt blir ditt där du har gått i hamn. Men berg och träd, ja, allt du har omkring dig har ett liv, har en ande, har ett namn. Kan du lära med ditt hjärta här och nu? Har du hört en varg som ylar under månens ljus? En vildkatt blir en stjärnbild mot din kind. Kan du sjunga högt med bergens alla röster? I actually sang that song for an audition. I guess it's an audition to get into a music school when I was 9 or 10. And I got in, so I went to that school for 6 years, and they focus, of course it's a regular school, so you get all the subjects that you need, but they also focus on music, so you have music 4 or 5 times a week. And then we went and did concerts and all that sort of stuff. And it was fun, but very demanding, and it was hard too. But either way, this movie and that song will always be very nostalgic for me, since I learned that song and performed it. It was like a little room with a few people that worked at the school who were sitting there and watching me and listening to me sing that song at age 9. And I was very shy, which I've always been, but I was very shy and thought that was very intimidating. And yeah, that's something I won't ever forget, I think. It was a very surreal thing to do. Hi. Yeah, I'm filming you. You're being such a good boy. I've put a few pillows and stuff around him so he won't hurt himself if he falls back. And he's doing really good. So far he hasn't fallen, but I guess it's just a matter of seconds now. But he looks very proud when he stands up. Well, he doesn't stand up on his own, but when I help him stand up and he just stands there and he looks so proud and happy with himself. It's very nice to see. He has started to kind of try to stand up, I think. He grabs a hold of the basket and he really pulls and tries, but he can't really do it, so I have to help him. But I think him trying is something that he hasn't done a lot of before. Now you're standing kind of far away. What you gonna do? Can you take a step closer? Can you? Or are you just gonna sit down? His new favorite pastime is pulling stuff out of the basket. Did you fall? How silly! How silly of you! Can you get back up? Can you get back up, Tyrion? Do you need help from Mommy? I'll move your leg a little bit. There you go. Now you're on your knees. Is that enough? Sometimes he is content just standing on his knees since he can still reach into the basket. And playing with your pacifier is very fun too. It would be so fun if he could walk. If he could start walking sometime during the summer, because then of course he could experience walking in the grass and just be outside running around. Well, not running, but walking around and doing fun stuff. So we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but it would be very fun. The fact that he understands that he can achieve stuff like standing up, it's just what he needs, I think. Just motivation and wanting to try. That's what he's been lacking.
Wee. Cold hands. Cold hands.
Daddy's home.
Hi.
We have just put Tyrion to bed. Well, I put him to bed. Well, actually we did. We sort of took turns because I started, but Tyrion was really being very fussy, so Michael took over, and then he had to go to the laundry room, so I went back in, and now he's finally sleeping, and he is sleeping without his pacifier, which is important to me because otherwise he usually wakes up a lot in the night. So he's sleeping, as you can hear. His lullabies are still on the baby monitor, and yeah, finally sleeping. It took almost an hour and a half, so not perfect, but at least he's sleeping finally, and I'm getting really tired just sitting in that almost completely dark room. That just makes you very tired, or at least it makes me tired. So I'm gonna go to bed, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end the vlog. So like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more of our daily vlogs, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!